Hey you guys, WaybackGuy here. This is Skies of Arcadia, Fantasy Friday, a podcast. I'm doing way back playback. It's kind of like a recap of my previous streams, so you guys can get caught up in case you missed it before. So before I fought Grendel, the Green Gigas, on Skies of Arcadia. She had a lot of powerful moves, like the stomp move there. It did over 7,000 points of damage to me. So yeah, that was crazy. I used a lot of gear grease because the gear grease allows me to basically increase my spirit, and then I can do the harpoon cannon a lot of times. She also had the boulder throw. Grendel throws a big boulder at you. It's like the size of a mountain or something. It smashes into your ship, and it actually didn't do that much damage in that case right there, about 27 health points of damage, but I almost died. So fortunately I healed right after that, so it wasn't that bad. I did a lot of rinsing and repeating of that, basically, of healing, attacking, back and forth. Now I did use Incrim. Incrim increases my attack power and my defense strength by 25%, so that's definitely recommended. Of course, I used that harpoon cannon multiple times, right in the back, in the spine of Grendel, trying to cripple her. Did 12,000 health points of damage there, but as you can see, it didn't do much, maybe over 10% of damage to her. I think she might have about 100,000 health points, so I wasn't actually able to break her all the way down to 0. There's that fist of Grendel. This also looks pretty bad. She just smacks you with her fist. But it also does not do that much damage. There's about 2,400 points of damage there. I got her health down about 50%, I think, after hitting her multiple times with the harpoon cannon. The trick here is that Drachma says to basically knock her off balance and into the river. So that's what we did, but I'm not sure if that really can happen until you get her down to about 50% health and she starts holding her head and wandering around kind of like that. So at that point, I hit her with the harpoon cannon and a shock torpedo simultaneously in the back, knocking her off balance, and then she fell into the nearby river, and that ended up pretty much defeating her. We didn't have to get her down to 0 health, like I said. So yeah, that did that, and then afterward, we were able to talk to the King of Ixtica, where he gave us their sacred green moon crystal, which is what we had been wanting for some time. So we got that, and then they told us, hey, guess what? The Iron Net. There's this iron net, like a shortcut between South Ocean and North Ocean. It was opened up. The Valuans retreated into North Ocean back toward their empire. So I was able to get through the iron net and continue on into North Ocean, where I did quite a bit of exploring. Now, I did come up on a pirate ship while I was in North Ocean. It was a tough pirate ship. It had magic cannonballs and stuff. Did tons of damage. I wasn't really prepared for it. This was the only time, ouch, there's about 5,000 points of damage right there. The only time last stream that I died was when I fought this magic pirate ship or whatever. I might come up against them again later in the future, maybe in a future stream, just so if I can see if I can defeat them. But there you can see I died. I probably could have defeated them. It just didn't work out that time. Anyway, so there was a optional boss battle I found, the Bloodlust, Gordo's ship. Now, Gordo is a guy who likes a lot of food, and he didn't want to fight me ship on ship battle. He wanted to actually board my ship so he could get my food. So that's what he did. He boarded my ship, and guess what? We drew our swords and we fought. He had his henchmen there, his chefs or whatever, with frying pans, and they used a fire attack called Pyres, which we've known before earlier in the game, and it's not that powerful. I used my rain of swords, and that did a lot of damage to them. It cost 14 spirit points to do rain of swords, but I did it, and that pretty much cleared them pretty quickly. Now, Gordo had quite a bit more health than his henchmen, and he had a liquid spray attack, which is kind of like a flamethrower sort of attack. It did a lot of damage, over 600 points in all my guys, but we defeated them. Wasn't too bad. Unfortunately, treasure-wise, I didn't get any really cool treasure from Gordo. We just got pretty much a bunch of fish, which restores 1 health point each, so it wasn't really worth it. But that's okay. It was kind of interesting backstory there and a little side quest. So we made it further into North Ocean, where we got into the Valuan airspace, and we found these ruins where supposedly the yellow moon crystal is locked away, as well as the yellow Gigas. So I don't know how to open this just yet, but we have found it. And then when we did find it, we got ambushed, of course, by Valuan soldiers. We fought these guys before. They weren't that bad, so we fought them, and pretty much rather quickly, in fact, actually, we killed them. I don't know if this is really a boss battle, because they were pretty much just like regular characters. They begged for mercy after we defeated them, and then there was also a little bit more backstory with Drachma. Apparently, he's got a son, and there's some sort of link between his son and the whale. We don't know what is up with that, Rachman the whale. So we'll find out maybe more in next stream. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm WaybackGuy, and I'll see you soon.